I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Okay. I've had this idea for a little bit, but I wasn't sure when I was going to fit it into my stream. So let's just awkwardly shove it into this period where I have no fucking clue what I want to do. I upload all of my VODs to YouTube, and I have fun little thumbnails and everything. I'm a real YouTuber. No, I will not. I will not do Powerpuff Girls. Sorry, Slip. But so I have a template that I use because I'm lazy, and doing extra work that you can avoid is dumb. So I have a template of all of these thumbnails for various games I've played in the past, and for most, one-off games, I don't save the template, because I don't plan on playing the game again. That makes sense, right? But for any games that I plan on returning to, I keep the template saved. And there are a lot of templates here. I think I've only gone through and deleted templates that I, don't plan on playing the games ever again once. And I didn't even clear out that many of them, because it was close to a year ago that I deleted them. So there are a lot of thumbnail templates for games I honestly never expected to return to. I got Demon Crawl on here. I fucking hate that game. I've got Fall Guys. I kind of hate that game. Can I get one mulligan? I'm looking at the list of games here, and I'm there are a lot of things I really don't want to play on this list. So, I would appreciate if I could get one mulligan. I kind of don't really want to show the list of thumbnails because it's just my Windows Explorer. So this is going to be really scuffed. But I'm just going to open up a random number generator, generate a number, and pick a thumbnail. And whatever the thumbnail is, that's the game I'll play. Unless it's complete dog shit ass, and then or if it's something I literally can't play, I'll re-roll it. Okay. Random number generator from, oh fuck, I should probably have done the math ahead of time to figure out how many options there actually are. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that counts. 30, 35. My scroll wheel scrolls way too much. 40. Let's just say it's 50. Oh, no, wait, it goes further. What the fuck? 60. 65. Wow, I have way more templates than I thought I did. Some of those aren't real. Some of those, I have a template for, YouTube Shorts, because I did a few of those when I cared to upload things to TikTok. It's so sad, dude. I've got... My girlfriend asked about it the other day, because I opened my downloads folder. I have 10 clips that I've clipped of my own stream with the intention of making TikToks again. And I did it. I did 3. I did 3 TikToks. And, they didn't perform as well as when I was actively doing TikToks. I was just a slight bit of interference with that demoralized me from making any more. So I've just got 10 clips downloaded in my downloads folder. Alright, anyways, that was aside the point. Point is, yeah, I'm really bad about, doing, things relating to my stream outside of the stream. I mean, I'm pretty bad about doing things relating to my stream in my stream, so... Random number generator 1 to 65. I got 7. 2, 3, 4. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll do it, I guess. It's a moment where, I would love for you to believe me, because I know you don't have a good reason to, but, if you believe me, I'll showcase the names that came before it, because it's sorted alphabetically. Number 1 would have been Amnesia, then Among Us, A Real Me, which is personality test. It's a personality test website kind of meme. Boomerang X, Cave Story, which I don't even know. Why the fuck do I have that template? Did I not finish Cave Story? I swear to God I finished Cave Story on hard mode. I think I just left it there in case I decided to do Hell in hard mode, but I'm never fucking coming back to that. Jesus Christ. 5 was Cave Story. 6 is Celeste 2, because I did play that a little bit. And then 7, which is what we landed on, believe it or not, is Cruelty Squad, the game I said I wasn't going to play earlier, but fuck it. I will allow that one. It's better than all of the other options combined, probably. It's a game that I probably would have played anyways in the coming days. What the fuck? I was gonna title my stream Cruelty Squad. That's not how you do this Twitch thing. You need to put something wild and outlandish that you know, you gotta really get the Twitch clickbait going. I'm just gonna say hi. I honestly can't be fucked to make a funny or interesting title. Cruelty Squad. And fuck it. I care so little that I'm going to... Nah, I should clear my tags. I'm gonna clear all of the tags except no major glitches and stand-up comedy. The 2 most important ones. There you go. Metadata fixed. Oh, fuck. That's... Oops. Did I fuck up my stream? No, okay, it's good. It's good. I almost fucked up my stream. Alright, let's move on to Cruelty Squad. Go from this overlay to this overlay, which might surprise you that it's a different overlay when the only thing it removes is one of the extra timers, but I assure you, it is a different overlay. You think that the game is still set up as Cruelty Squad? I can't remember if I played anything else on stream. No, I did play... I played, Slice and Dice, didn't I? Whatever. Cruelty Squad. Let's get the game open. And, I should probably close RuneScape music here. This game has its own genre. Its own vibe that should not be tampered with. The foul sounds of RuneScape. Oh, fuck, it is! It is still the game I've got here. Well, there you go. There you fucking have it. Everything's set up perfectly. No extra work required. Okay. I'm traumatized, dude. I'm traumatized just like fucking... I was gonna call him Channing Tating. What's his name? He's the one the article was written on, right? Let's clear this up. Channing Tatum. Get my strokes out of here. Yeah, I'm traumatized just like Channing Tatum. I had one bad stream of Cruelty Squad and feel like I could never come back to this game. Let's try and be entertaining here. Last time I was a little bit low energy because I had like just come off of playing like positively one of the worst games I've ever played. I think I can try and be entertaining for a little bit. And then I fucking started Cruelty Squad and I just like died 80 times over on the first level. What the fuck is this? This is let's try and summarize it a little bit. So you got the opening here. maybe the font is a little bit hard to read. You don't like neon green with no border on it. Yeah, essentially, we are an ex-military, like, gun for hire, basically. We're hired by, like, a fucking literal capitalist pig to basically kill, like, any industries that are, like, trying to compete with them, I think, is the idea. Is this guy is, like... I don't know, like, let's look at, where are the fucking missions here? Which missions have I done, actually, is maybe the best thing to start out with. I have Sigmund of the Pharmaceutical. I think this is the last mission we did, wasn't it? And this is... Oh no, this is the first mission. This is the last mission we did. This is the newest mission, okay. I found my way there. So yeah, honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard to piece together the story of it, but I think I'm like, I got hired by this guy is some sort of organization of just hired guns to murder competing businesses, and like literally murder. Murder is kind of like legally ambiguous. Like most civilians just have guns and like praise open carry. And there is like an active organ market where you can like legally, I don't know if it's supposed to be implied that this is like black market or something, but I think it's legal organ sales as well. So you're kind of like incentivized to kill as many people and innocents as possible to sell their organs on the market. Because you can also buy stocks and fish. I don't really know what the fish are. Also, I don't really know how to close this menu, now that I think about it. How? The UI is something extra. But it's you know, it's all part of the experience, I think. Like, actually, how do I escape? I just press escape, okay. I don't know, I feel like it's a weird spot where I feel like certain artistic elements of the game, like, I would never... It's hard to make, like, a real opinion of it, because I would never say that I don't like this game. Like, I think that it's incredibly unique, and, like, it's fucking... Bottom line is Cruelty Squad... subtext is for the weak, or something along those lines. Like, there's very little subtext, but the I don't know, what's the opposite of subtext? Fucking dominant text? The dom text? The dom text is kind of hard to read through sometimes. But, there is like a huge list of super text. Let's go with that. There's a huge list of upgrades here as well. Most of which are like disgustingly expensive. Well, I guess I could buy this, right? That's my money. I have $2,105, I think? Yeah. Do you want to purchase CSI-J level 2 body armor for $1,000? I don't know if I do. I like saving my money for now. Yeah, there's a lot of super text in the game, and it's very loud, and I think that that's what makes the game the game. Like, it wouldn't be the same if it didn't look as disgusting as it does. But yeah, there are some, like, awkward things to do with that. Like, this is the most unapproachable UI of all time. It's just a massive grid of things with absolutely no indication of what I can afford and what I can't afford. But at the same time, it fits. Like, when I open this menu, I wouldn't expect anything other than this. So, it's hard to say that I disagree with certain decisions. Right, let's just do the most recent mission I got, Sin Space Engineering. It has come to our attention that the CEO of Advanced Orbital Instruments has been doing too good of a job trying to increase the survival rate of our mission to Mercury, currently estimated at around 20%. This simply won't do, as it is first and foremost a sacrificial mission designed to satiate the appetites of some of our higher-ups. Once you get rid of him, we'll be free to install our own CEO, who is more attuned to the concept of mass-scale human sacrifice. So there's some super text for you. Yeah, how do I start a mission again? Punishment? No thank you. Where's the go button? Where's the I'm ready to kill people? Start! There it is, I found it. Yeah, I don't know. Everything is kind of, like, legally ambiguous, and I feel like this is kind of like libertarian's dream world, is the super text I read from it. I'm pretty sure, like, basically everything is legal, including murder, because, like, there don't seem to be any real, like, organized police force. I think it's just, like, you know, an entire market of vigilantes that are meant to be the law in this world. Which, you know, you could write a whole fucking... You could write a whole Vice article on that if you wanted to. But that's not really my goal here. My goal is to remember the controls to the game. Because, like, reload is fucking right mouse button and drag. It's, oh yeah, shift is aim down sights, god. It's a wacky one for sure. I don't even know what I'm doing. Wait, so you have targets as well. There you go. That's one of my targets. It's constantly marked on your screen as a red crosshair. I guess I'm kind of fucked now that I entered here. I think this gun is silenced. Yeah, that sounded kind of silent. That sounded vaguely silent to me. Oh shit, I think they might be on to me, dude. Nah, they don't care. They don't care. Is there a crouch button? Ooh, wait. No, C is swap weapon. Z? X? X, there you go. Here we go. Assassin style. They'll literally never see this coming. This is my silenced weapon, right? Yeah, there you go. Buzzwing. Ooh, but... Okay, I really feel like I'm clicking heads here. The first shot, I'll accept. Are they like... Okay, maybe I need to aim a little bit lower. The hitbox seems slightly off here. It's not me, Copium. I'm not the problem. It's the game that's the problem. Alright, well this is going significantly better than, like, a vast majority. Oh, he died. What the fuck?! Like, actually didn't even fucking see him. This is going better than most of my missions. So, yeah, no room for complaints thus far. Fuck. I, like, actually don't know where the enemies come from when they appear. Alright, I gotta remember... Oh, yeah, no, that's one way of doing things. I have to remember how to eat the sustenance. I keep fucking kicking them. What is the interact button? There is an interact button. And it's not what you would expect it to be. Crouch X, use R. Okay. Yeah, I need to harvest these guys. What am I thinking? There you go. Get as many organs as possible. I'm gonna be fucking rich, dude. Except pancreases. I think pancreases were the ones that aren't worth anything. Due to, oh god! Due to modern technological advances or something. The pancreas is a redundant organ in this world. You do slightly heal from eating people, but I guess the reason I say, well, for one, the reason I say that murder appears to be legal is twofold. One is that, like, you know, I don't really see anybody actively pursuing me or trying to kill me or anything. I truly feel like I am the one who knocks. Obviously, they try and defend themselves a bit, but it's not like there's an organized force trying to oppose me. At least not yet. Maybe that'll change. But the second reason I think that murder is kind of morally ambiguous is because... Like, when you die in this game, it's not treated as, like, a fail state. Well, I mean, it is in a way. Kidney, let's go. But you don't, like... The game doesn't treat it as if, like, you loaded the game. It treats it as if that was, like, a real death. And, what gun did I drop for this, by the way? It treats it good. I want my silenced pistol still. It treats it as if, like, you actually died and just got resurrected. And so I think the implication there is that there's no reason to feel morally wrong about killing people. I mean, you probably should, because it's just like a $500 fee to bring yourself back to life, which, you know, you could have your own statement about that, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of things that you could talk about in this game, like how fucking bad I am at first-person shooters, and how I should probably look at the screen instead of glancing at chat every now and then, but, okay, I think I probably need a switch here, because I'm low on ammo. Aside from those things, yeah, there's plenty that could be talked about, which is why I felt so fucking dumb for, like, the way the last stream went, is because, like, I went the entire fucking stream without saying, like, a goddamn word about the world that the game takes place in, or anything interesting, really. I just kind of felt bad because of how often I was dying, which is fair. Wait, is this a different gun? Hello? Oh no, I just picked up ammo. Okay, hard to tell. There's not a lot of user feedback in this game. You think I should take a break and check my stock portfolio in the middle of this level? I need to make sure my family has something to come back to after I'm gone. Oh, there you go. There is a path up here. You think this is where those enemies came from? Oh, this is like a real zone. What the fuck are you? Oh, wait, that's that's an exploding gas zombie creature? I shouldn't say zombie. Sorry, that's offensive as well. I think in the first stream I played of this game, I called them a mud creature, which is... Should probably avoid terms like mud creature on my own live stream, but they just looked a little grimy is all. It's not my fault every single texture in this game is fucking down res to be borderline non-existent. What is this? Oh, that's fun. I have like no ammo for it though, so I don't really... I might as well get some use out of it and come back for that gun, right? Right. There you go. Don't forget the kidney. Anyways, I said I was gonna check my stock portfolio. Let's see. Where are we sitting? Wait, what is it? It's tab, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Let's see what parts I've got. I've got 7 brains. Oh, brains are... Oh, come on. They're like just going down, dude. Give me an upwards trend I can get excited about. Let's go. Fucking Aug B. What is this? Oh, augmented brain. Should have known. Should have known. Honestly, is really obvious. All right, well, let's hope that that's the peak of augmented brain. Livers got like a really big spike there. Cell. Oh, sorry. That's pancreases, as mentioned. Oh my god, guts are so expensive. I think this was brought up to me last time as well. Is why am I holding on to my 32 guts? It's because, like... guts, they're such a volatile market, you know? I would love to take place in the hodling going on in Guts Corporation, but I just can't. It's too risky for me, you know? That being said, I do have 32 assets, so I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not hodling. This is the literal definition of hodling. Okay, I think I've had enough fun with the fake stock market. Let's play the game a little bit. Let's try not to die with my 15 HP. Like, the game is relatively approachable, like, stealthily. Like, if you... I mean, like, the AI is very... I don't know how to put it politely. Not good. Like, they don't really care that much about you killing them. They just kind of run around aimlessly. But it's bad enough that it's, like, unpredictable in a different sort of bad. Like, the enemies never do what I expect them to, which is, I guess, good AI, right? Like, that's what you want out of an AI, is unpredictable, probably. A sign that they're doing something right. Just the tiniest ounce of HP. But, if you're very slow and methodical, most of the time, you can get through unscathed. I'm saying this like I'm a fucking aficionado, and not like the last time I played this game, it wasn't an absolute disaster. Right? I mean, this is probably where I die. Hello? Okay. That was surprisingly seamless. Oh, it's one of those ladders that you have to look up to climb. My favorite brand. Hello. Pool cleaning. And it's also really hard to tell what motherfuckers are gonna try and murder you at any given moment. Like, this guy seems cool. According to the latest research, the living conditions on Mercury aren't that bad. Love to hear it. Oh, fuck. Are you okay? Yeah, he'll recover. I'm sure he's doing alright. I don't trust that. I see a guy holding a gun and I get scared. Where's my target? Still up. So if I can find, like, a quiet alleyway to go up a ladder again, that would make me feel real nice right about now. Name's Kevin, but you can call me Kev. Alright. Thank you. I should really, I don't know, should I be doing body shots for more brains? Probably? Like, I wouldn't put it past the game for that to be a real... Oh, 5 health absorbed! For that to be a real mechanic. Back off, buddy. This place is occupado. I genuinely wouldn't put it past the game for there to be, like, body part-specific damage values, and if you know, shoot for the head, you're not going to get any brains. But I also would completely buy it just being random chance. Because, while certain aspects of this game feel, like, very overdeveloped, and I mean that in, like, a nice way. Hopefully that doesn't sound... Like, I love the style of the game. But, I mean, look, I don't think it's too offensive to be like, yeah, the AI is, like, not the greatest thing I've ever seen in the world. I did just, like, obliterate that guy to ashes, so that kind of feels nice. I'm gonna switch guns. I like the silencer. It was doing a good job for me, but I got, like, one shot left in it. One left mouse button burst before I run out again. I don't think it's... I don't know. I'm always of the opinion that, like, I'm most critical of the games that I, like, adore. Like, you know, you hear me talk about shit like Terraria constantly, but I've got like 500, 600 plus hours in Terraria. Like, it's very hard for me to be like profusely in love with a game without talking about absolutely every aspect that I despise about it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead as hell. Oh, I'm literally dead. I'm in the negative. Please feed me. Okay. I saw that coming. Like, it's borderline impossible for a game to, like, be in that sweet spot where I have absolutely nothing negative to say about it. It almost never happens. Like, Slay the Spire is legitimately one of the only games, maybe the only game, I would say, holds that crown. Maybe I should try and take this differently. Like, you're chillin', dude. Did you know we also make tactical nuclear warheads? That's how we fund the space business. Pretty cool. Couldn't agree more. Okay, let's try and, like, not have quite as many unnecessary deaths here. Let's be a hero, you know? Let's be a YouTube hero for once. Hey, you're not allowed to hit me from this distance. Come on, you know the spread is too bad for that kind of range. That's where I lose, like, all of my HP, is just not knowing where enemies are. Like, I should probably not go for this. I wish I had killed the guy at the start who had the sniper rifle again. Like, that would have set me up nicely here, but instead I'm just taking fucking deagle pot shots. Oh, yep, sorry. My bad. It's working well. Like, this is definitely the most cowardly anybody could ever play this game. But, I mean, who can argue with the results? I don't even know if I hit someone there. You'll never catch me alive, vigilantes. Oh, there it is. Let's go. I feel much better holding this in my hand. What the fuck, really? I mean, it's probably hit scan. I shouldn't try and, like, lead my shots at all. What the fuck, are you angry? Oh no, you're just scared. There's a thin line between angry and scared. And some would say that, that line might not exist. Some would say it's two sides of the same coin. Hello? Oh! Where did you come from? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the AI is so scuffed, but at the same time, like, enemies just appear. And I genuinely can't tell if it's because more enemies are spawning, or if I just have absolutely no idea where they're coming from. It's probably a mix of two. I do have this gun, so let's just take as much ammo as possible. I think it's probably definitely more so just my own lack of awareness that's my downfall in these kinds of situations. Alright, sorry. You know, I tried not to gun down innocent families, but I lost a little bit of HP. So, sorry. I know, it's a bad day on the job, I understand. But, man's gotta eat or something. Something along those lines. You know, we find our own ways to justify cruelty, and in Cruelty Squad, that's exaggerated to the extreme. Although, I don't know. I don't really agree with what I just said either. That's like actual psychopath shit, sorry. When you try and make a joke and you end up, I don't know, becoming a genuine psychopath. Anyone else get fears of that, though? Like, I constantly throughout my life, like, growing up, especially when I was younger and, like, in middle school and stuff, it was always terrifying to me, the idea, well, for one, the idea that, like, you know, you probably wouldn't know it if you were talking to like, someone with, sorry, what is the, I shouldn't say psychopath, because it is kind of rude. The actual diagnosis is, asocial, something, I think it's like asocial personality disorder, if I might be slightly off in that, but I think it's along those lines. Yeah, it always, I don't know, it always made me, like, probably overly, I mean, I'm just, like, a skeptical guy in general, and definitely, I don't know, skeptical is maybe not the right word. I mean, I definitely am skeptical, but in this context, I think it's more so correct to say that I just have trust issues for, like, a number of experiences in my past. But yeah, especially, I don't know, in middle school, I was always afraid that, like, it's a completely irrational fear. Like, you can't fucking blame a middle schooler for any fucking irrational fears they have. But I was always afraid that I would, like, be friends with someone with asocial personality disorder and get manipulated in some way, which is obviously dumb for a number of reasons, because, like, for one, most people with asocial personality disorder are not, like, you know, the media's representation of psychopaths. I'm trying to show a positive light in actual real mental health issues here. Hopefully I'm not just spreading more offensive bullshit, but I try. Anyways, yeah, I mean, like, there are plenty of, you know, I don't want to say the N-word. I definitely don't want to say the N-word, but in this context, I was making a joke about normal. Normal was the N-word I was alluding to. Fuck. Usually that joke flies over just fine, but it happened to coincide with with another pretty bad one. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. My bad. But yeah, I don't want to say normal, because obviously, like, there is no normal for anybody's mental health. Like, normal doesn't exist, for one. And I'm not saying that as, like, a quirky fucking TikTok thing, like, ooh, I'm so weird and quirky. I just mean that, like, you know, we all have various issues with our own mental health, and I feel like the N-word is not something that has, like, any merit to be used when talking about mental health. So yeah, I obviously I realized that I was dumb in middle school for, like, a number of reasons. This is probably, like, the least, I hate this room. Like, the fact that I was afraid of being friends with someone with asocial personality disorder is probably the least interesting problem I had. Oh god, here I am again. I'm dead! That was so much fall damage, dude. I don't know how to approach this room. It's like you pop in and there's guys from literally every angle. Yeah, I don't know how to approach this in, like, a good, positive light. But, I certainly had heaps of probably incredibly naive and ignorant opinions in middle school, just like I imagine most people have by middle school. If you haven't grown as an individual by the end of, I don't know, fucking... Look, let's put it this way. If you still think that fucking middle school is the peak of your human intellect, and that you haven't changed in a way for the better since then I fear for you. I fear for you more than I fear for someone with asocial personality disorder. That's a whole different bucket of worms to delve into. But yeah, I was both afraid of you know, befriending someone, which is one thing, but I was also like, am I the only one who, like, I'm definitely, like, look, I was making fucking empath jokes nonstop earlier, so you might think I'm psychotic, but I definitely don't think I'm asocial personality disorder, but I constantly was afraid that I might be, you know? And I don't know if that's a rational fear. Like, I definitely think the, oops, I want that. Oh, no, wait, that's a fair trade. Where from? Where from and how? I never understand where the damage is coming from. Who knows? Oh, I'm hearing shots in this direction, but I still don't see where from. No idea. I feel like it's a more irrational fear to fear that you yourself have asocial personality disorder than meeting someone who does. Because, like, yeah, you're not going to be taken advantage of just because you know someone who has that. I'm not saying that you necessarily won't be taken advantage of either. It obviously varies on the individual, but it's yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's helpful to have that fear in any regard. Aside the point, still. Point is, anyone else think they're a fucking psychopath? Like, I don't know. It's like partially joking, but I did, like, for a time, certainly have concerns. But I don't know. I was also told that, like, and I've gone to therapists before in the past for, like, a number of reasons. Like, I was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid, which is, like, kind of like a fucking handout diagnosis that basically any kid having trouble in school is given out, for better or for worse. I mean, I genuinely probably do have ADHD to some degree, but, I also feel fine not undiagnosed. I feel fine unmedicated on it. It doesn't affect my day-to-day life too negatively, but also, like, I don't know, it's been so long since I've been medicated for it that I probably couldn't give you an accurate representation of that. But anyways, yeah, I don't fucking know. I was told by multiple sources that if you're afraid of having, like, asocial personality disorder, that you probably don't have it, because that level of fear regarding it typically doesn't... How the fuck did I get this gun? Typically doesn't arise in people who do have it. I mean, maybe that's ignorant, but that's just what I've been told. Which made me feel, you know, slightly better about the situation. I don't actively think I'm a psychopath anymore. Though I certainly have moments, you could say. You could say I certainly have moments. I think we all have moments, though. I mean, I don't know. Like, unless you're active... Wow, dude! You're actually fucked in the head. That guy's, like, stacked up in the strongest armor this game has on offer. Like, that was me, a fucking regular human, walking up to a Super Saiyan. Like, that was Goku ascending to another level beyond. How the fuck am I supposed to compete with that? It was a genuine super soldier. But see, like, I don't know. I feel like this has gone so much better than my last stream of this game. Because, like, for one, I'm not that focused on the game, which I think is where I'm most in my element, is when I'm just talking about random dumb shit instead of talking about the game, which can probably, you know, be my detriment at times, but for the most part, I think it's better for me. I find streams more entertaining if I think I'm entertaining, and I tend to think I'm entertaining when I have things to talk about that aren't just, gotta reload, got the kill. Like, I don't want to be that streamer. And no offense if you know, stream and think that you are that streamer, but it's just, I don't know. I've got my own fucking ego problems, and this is why I constantly think I'm a fucking psychopath, is because, like, I do have a bit of a fucking ego. But I think it's just ego. I don't think it's anything genuinely worth, you know, seeking help for or anything. Am I doing damage here? Because I feel like I'm just sending bullets into the ether. I don't know if there's, like, an effective range limit on my weapons. Owned. Like, there are moments where it's fair to talk about the game. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know where I sit on it. Like, maybe I should stop sitting on it and I'd have a better understanding. Jesus Christ, self-obsessed much? But, yeah, I don't know where I sit, honestly, regarding, I don't know, different kinds of streams. Like, I definitely have a big head about my own stream, which is extremely funny because, like, you know, if you asked me while I was off stream, ooh, just showing my leg off a little bit. If you asked me while I was off stream, I would have nothing positive to say about my stream. I'm like, I'm very in my own head about it, negatively speaking, after the stream ends. But I don't know. I feel like I have moments. I have moments where I have an attitude about it for sure. And, you know, pardon me, but I have moments where I can respect myself a little bit and think that I am good at streaming, if that's something that you can be good at. See, like, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, I try and give myself a little bit of credit, but I can't do it without fucking insulting myself in the process. Like, I can't say I'm a good streamer without following it up by saying, like, but that's not a real thing. There's no such thing as a good streamer. I've got problems for sure. It's safe to say that I've got problems. What they are, nobody knows, but you know, maybe one day we'll figure it out. Maybe one day I'll get this sorted. What the fuck? Took fucking 3 sniper rounds to the chest and didn't even sweat it, honestly. Like, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. He's not even worried about it. Okay. Oh, one last guy. And then I need to get past this rooftop, though. This is... Like, I'm fine bantering to, like, me dying over and over again. Like, that's fine. What is this gun? A special breed of militia that I've yet to pick up and experience before. Maybe I should give it a shot? Maybe this is what I need to take out the super soldier? Let's try it on for size. Yeah, I'm fine, like, bantering endlessly about bullshit. But it does get to a point where if I'm not making any progress on the game, it gets to me. It certainly gets to me a little bit. Like, there might be a better path here that I should explore. I shouldn't keep going to the same, because, I mean, you know, it's good. I keep struggling to want to call this a good game. It is a good game. It's an interesting game. But I feel like calling it an interesting game is more insulting than I want it to be. Owned. Oh god, another super soldier. What the fuck? Oh, I just, like, blasted a bunch of decals into the wall. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like calling it an interesting game is mean and not the kind of energy I'm trying to go for. Owned? Let's seek cover. Let's seek the slightest bit of cover here. I do think it's a good game. And the thing I'm trying to praise here is I think it's got fun level design. Definitely not the typical kind of level design you would see in a first-person shooter, which is why I find myself still enjoying this game, even though I don't typically enjoy the average run-and-gun shooty-tooty. Get that spine for later. I mean, there's a number of reasons to be interested in this game. But definitely the aesthetic is the one that stands out the most. Can I just, like, frame walk up here, you think? You think I can frame walk up here? Can I diagonally walk up here? Can I... Here we go. Can I get some momentum and... Skirt! Here we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up this lip, though. Yeah. Unfortunate. Almost, but I can't jump while I'm on the slope, so there goes that plan. But yeah, genuinely, the level design has been fairly open, especially in the second level I did. There were many ways that you could approach that level, and there was so much optional shit, which I'm looking at this level too. And I'm like, how many of these fucking area, like, why is this courtyard? This courtyard does not need to exist. None of this needs to exist for the sake of gameplay, but it does, and that's cool. I like that the levels are more expansive than they need to be. Okay, I'm gonna take, like, ultimate coward strats and eat the, like, soda and bag of chips I saw back here. Coward strats, by the way, is me using a health item in a video game, apparently. I fucking hate people who are... Like, look, I like to play games that are, like, difficult, and, you know, first-person shooter is definitely not my genre. But I in general... Owned? I would say that I am a guy who definitely seeks a bit of thrill off of playing a game just because it's difficult, right? Now, that's not why I enjoy something like Dark Souls, though. Like, I put my own self-imposed challenges most of the time. Are they, like, outlawed from climbing stairs or something? The mud person AI. The, gas person. I should probably go with gas person. If I'm gonna go with anything, Jesus Christ, it scared the shit out of me. Yeah, they cannot use, stairs. Which still doesn't make them that less of a threat if I'm standing right next to them when they explode. What am I trying to get at here? Do I have, like, any fucking... Do I have anything positive to say? Do I have anything to say? Positive or negative? I forgot what I was talking about, is the... what I'm trying to get at here. Okay, I think I cleared out this area. I think I killed all of the super soldiers, which is the most important part to me. I shouldn't. Why am I here? Like, I'm just allowing myself to get pot shots taken at me from literally every angle. Let's avoid the outside, because it feels like a handful of people are very angry at me. I don't know why. I've been nothing but pleasant since I arrived. But yeah, video games. Sorry, yeah, I was talking about difficulty. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I enjoy self-imposed challenges in games. Like, you know, I had fun doing Cave Story hard mode. Like, that was an enjoyable time with me. And I usually don't get, like, very angry when I lose at something like that either. Like, I'm a cool-headed enough gamer. Okay. I'm okay. That, I'm not a fucking hardcore rage gamer or anything. Are you gonna fucking kill me? You bastard. You son of a bitch. You're an actual fucking alien. You are a literal cyborg. Oh, wait, he's running. Oh, he's not shooting. Okay. God, I read the room. He is carrying... What the fuck? Oh my god! He did the... Oh... He faked dead. He did the fucking Sif, oh, woe is me, whimper and whine until they feel bad. Oh, I let down my guard. Alright, well that's my fault. I could have just fucking sniped him in the head and called it. But yeah, I'd like, and you know what, maybe I should explore that fucking island, because I'm still not sure. You know what, kill me. I want to die once here to see if I can swim. Oh, they're, like, so cool with me. Like, obviously the dog wasn't cool with me. Was I getting shot at there, or was that just the dog? The other guys there didn't seem too upset with me. Let's see, can I swim? Oh, I can swim. It's actually kind of surprising. Like, there is no need for the amount of, like, exploration in this game, but I respect it. And I wouldn't be surprised if I just get fucking obliterated by another super soldier on this island for some reason. This is a really good audio experience, diving in and out of the water like that. The fuck? Is this a healing shrine to pray at and let all my woes melt away? Hello? You're an interesting fella. What's up? What's that? You want to get into fishing? Holy shit! Do you seriously have what it takes, or do you just do whatever's trendy? Dude, I fucking hate trends. Every single time Twitch affiliate trends, I cringe a little deep inside. Everyone made fun of me. Now they have the audacity to ask me for tips? Is that what he said? I didn't read it fast enough. Well, you actually swam all the way here, so maybe you're different. Feel free to grab my old rod. I just ordered a new one from Fish and Fun. Okay. Yeah, cool, thank you. Let's go fishing, I guess. Take a mental reset. You think you can fish in here? I kind of doubt it. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Let's just take a load off for a little bit. You think our boss would be upset if he knew that we just sat around and fished for a few minutes? Well, I now understand why there's a fish market in the game, I guess. Oh my god. Super! Price $2. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, Never, ever would have expected this to be in the game. Dude, that fucking bite existed for half a second. You motherfucker. Sorry. I'm trying to stay on topic a little bit more than usual. I know I'm, like, constantly scatterbrained, and my ability to stay focused on one particular, you know, brand of discussion is limited. I oftentimes get sidetracked and pulled into many minutia that have absolutely nothing to do with the original premise of what I was trying to talk about. But that aside, that's another bit of minutia that I'm trying to move past here. Yeah, difficulty shit in video games, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Elden Ring. I don't know if that says anything about me. I think that most people who have played any of the Souls games enjoyed this actually takes a weapon slot. You think I can use this? Like, I don't know how much longer I want to fish. It's kind of funny that, like, I can do this. And, yeah, you know, I kind of want to, because you can, like, take weapons home at the end of the level. Like, whatever weapons you were holding at the end, you can start with. And I keep forgetting that I could do that, and I could change it so that I start with, the sniper that I like, because I'm a fucking coward, and just want to, like, hit scan enemies from across the map. Sorry, sidetracked. Difficulty. Yeah, difficulty in video games. It's the point where, like, I don't know. I understand the argument for, like, I do. Like, I don't know. I guess it's probably reductive to treat it as, like, I understand the argument from the side that wants difficulty sliders and something like Elden Ring, for example. It's not really where I mean to take it. I guess, more so, I guess I just, like, I want to, like, sympathize with people who have that standpoint. But, like, at the same time, dude, I want that neon green fish. It's gotta be, like, an ultra rare blooper. Blurbo. Classic Blurpo. Like, I want to be on their side. And I do, like, for the most part. Like, look, when it comes to accessibility, like, I'm all for, especially, like, rebindable controls, like, color, dude, I'm not good at accessibility options, colorblind options, the ability to, like, change to a more readable font. Like, look, this game has none of those. It has rebindable controls, but, like, as far as, like, the visual clarity of the game, like, I don't know. I don't know if this game is trying to be super accessible in that regard. Fuck, dude. I'm always, like, a few milliseconds off that one. But that's aside the point, as most things I bring up are. The main thing that I would like to say, and it's the argument that, like, literally everybody uses as to why something like Dark Souls, or in, you know, the future when Elden Ring comes out, doesn't have difficulty options, is because, like, it does have difficulty options. I feel like so many people take the wrong approach when they argue against it and say, oh, well, you just don't get it. Like, it's hard because it's meant to be hard, and if you don't enjoy the difficulty of it, then you're never going to enjoy the game. And that's not, for one, what Dark Souls is about to me. It's just like a fun fucking RPG with, you know, some good level design occasionally. Ignore Dark Souls 2. And like the latter half of Dark Souls 1. I don't know, it's just like a good game. It's just like a good game for people who enjoy that kind of genre. And, like, Miyazaki himself says things like, I am a bit of a masochist myself, and that he, you know, he can't stop putting poison swamps in his games because he loves punishment. The developer side. And that does mean something, don't get me wrong, but, like, I feel like that kind of, like, discussion just fuels, like, the fucking pea-brains that, you know, are arguing against difficulty sliders just for the sake of, oh, don't ruin my brutally difficult game. There's nothing harder in video gaming than Dark Souls. You don't know me. I beat Dark Souls 1 on Soul Level 1. Come at me. Like, aside from those people, there is a genuine argument towards not having a difficulty slider in Dark Souls. And for one, it's because difficulty sliders in games usually can't be done well. Like, there's one approach, which is, like, the most recent game I saw it in was Psychonauts 2. But there are plenty of other examples. I think Celeste has an option like this, which is just like a story mode, effectively, which is just like kind of strips like most of, well, I shouldn't say most of the game in Psychonaut 2 as an example, because like the combat in Psychonauts 2 is not most of the game, I would say. Most of the game is just like seeing cool set pieces, honestly. Not that that's wrong. I mean, the story is, like, pretty good, too. I like Psychonauts, too. But this is what I'm talking about earlier, is when I said, like, games I like, I typically find more things to be upset with. Fuck you, rare blooper. God damn. My reaction time is not good enough for that. I need a 144 hertz monitor or something for me to catch this fish. BRB just selling some organs on the black market to be able to go fishing in a video game. Yeah, I don't know. The difficulty... Oh, that was so close. So close. Difficulty sliders in video games, I feel more often than not, are just done poorly. If you present it as such in the way that, like, Celeste did and Psychonauts 2 did, where you're saying, like... I don't even know if either of those games, because, I mean, you know, truth be told, I didn't really delve into the accessibility options, because they didn't affect me personally, I just wanted to play the game. That's reductive of me. Sorry. You can still play the game if you turn the accessibility options. But I just didn't see a reason to bother with it. Anyways, my own assholishness aside, sorry, it leaks out sometimes. I got a leaky asshole problem. So close! I'm gonna get this fucking fish, even if it makes this the most boring stream of all time. I think I've probably broken that record in the past anyways. I'm not too bummed to see it go, so long as it falls into the right hands. Yeah, I don't even know if there's, like, a varying degree with the way that, like, Psychonauts or Celeste has their story mode, like, accessibility options. I never looked at them. But in general, when you just have, like in a game like fucking Skyrim, for example, is a case of an RPG that has a difficulty slider, and it just has, like, no right to exist. Like, from my experience, and I think I've played the game on normal and hard, from my experience, the only thing I really remember changing is the amount of HP on enemies. Maybe I'm misremembering, but, like, I remember the first, like, dragon, like, random dragon I fought in Skyrim, on normal mode, I, like, killed instantly, no problem. But when I tried the game later in life, playing it on hard as a fucking brutal hardcore gamer, the first random dragon encounter was not difficult. It just took a really fucking long time, and I had to use some consumables. This motherfucker. How's stream going? Stream's going good. I'm just fucking fishing and rambling. The typical bullshit. Yeah, no, it just took an extremely long time to kill, and as a result of that, like, yeah, I took damage, because, like, I don't know, damage in Skyrim is kind of unavoidable in certain circumstances, especially when you're, like, fucking mind-controlled and just absolutely want the fight to end because it's taking so long, so you stop to care about taking damage yourself, and just desperately long for the fight to be over. So yeah, I did have to use more consumables, which is like, if that's your metric of difficulty in a video game, then sure. Like, Skyrim's difficulty was great. It did exactly what it needed to. It got me to use some consumables to try and make a fight go faster. You just tested positive for COVID? Let's go. Let's go. I already talked about that earlier. Yeah, I don't know. This is what you get for not getting your booster sooner. That's not fair. It's entirely your aunt's fault. But anyways, yeah, I already mentioned that. Don't distract me, babe. I'm working. This is my working hour, okay? You're watching a pro at his work. Hey, angry face. Is that I'm gonna assume that's relating to the booster comment. This fucking fish, dude. I swear, I just genuinely don't think I have the reaction time for it. Like, even with the audio cue and everything, I'm trying to be on a hairpin trigger here. I swear I'm like a fucking frame off every single time. It's such a fucking tease. That one felt so goddamn close. You motherfucker, I was ready for you. I was fucking ready. Okay. I no longer have to fish. I fucking, like, set myself up with a real hairpin trigger. With a real bit of anxiety attached to it. I was sweating profusely. Hey, what's up? I was hoping you would say something different after I caught, like, the legendary fish. Oh, wait, no, I have to beat the level with this, right? Because I'm trying to keep this fishing rod. Okay. So I only have one weapon to work with, which is fine, because that's, like, most of the case. Hopefully I don't lose the fish when I die. I don't think... Sorry, real voice revealed. I don't think I lose any of the organs or anything when I die, so I would assume the fish are no different. I forgot I have my cat in here, and I just saw him get up to stretch. Can I? Oh, ooh, I can get out of the water there. Nice. Sorry. Yeah, so back to fucking difficulty in video games. I feel like this is a topic I've already exhausted before, but fuck it. I'm not coming to any other interesting things to talk about in my mind, so I guess this is just what I'm rambling on until I beat this level and probably end stream now that my girlfriend's here. The cops have arrived. My girlfriend's here. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm not being controversial on stream. I promise. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she is kind of right, though, that, like, most of the time when my girlfriend has shown up, I just happen to be talking about something that could be perceived as controversial, and maybe I should avoid trying to spark that kind of discussion in my stream, but also, like, I just don't like avoiding any discussion in my stream, so if I think of something to talk about, I'm probably just gonna talk about it to the end. Not, like, until I get fucking killed or excommunicated. Not end in that sense. But, yeah, anyways, I just like to exhaust things until I'm done talking about them. But, yeah, fucking difficulty. So if you look at, like, Skyrim as, like, a fucking, or any of the Bethesda games to be more generic, and say that, what is this? Okay, just pointless. And see those as, like, pinnacles of, you know, video game difficulty accomplishment, and this is what all difficulty options in games should look like, then sure, you're probably not going to agree with literally anything I have to say, just in general, with most things. But, I don't espouse those opinions. I think that, most often, picking a harder difficulty in a game... Wah! Don't kill me! I'm just an innocent little guy. Most often, raising the difficulty in a video game is just a bad idea. Like, maybe that's not accurate to say in modern day, because, like, especially if you're playing, like, modern day indie games, most of the time, like, they know what they're doing with difficulty. I don't, you know, well, I'm always reductive towards AAA, so I don't know why I needed to say, I don't think that all AAA games are dog shit, but I kinda do. Let's fucking roll with this. All AAA games are dog shit. You heard it here first. Pizzas, please? Because I fucking fell off that godforsaken bridge for the 100th time. Yikes! I don't want to be here! Just kill me, honestly. I could resurrect myself. What? I didn't even get healed by eating that man. I don't know why you have, like, a brief moment of, aliveness after you die. If I had to guess, it's probably... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the most important thing in my life. Okay, thank God. Thank God! I still have the legendary... Oh, look at that face on it! I didn't even realize that legendary... deranged combatant beyond help. Carabino. Thank God I've got that to my name. Anyways, fucking Christ. Oh, I do need to go back and get the fishing rod, though, don't I? Yeah, let me go get that real quick. What was I saying? Difficulty still? I feel like I got sidetracked on a tangent and didn't follow it through. Whatever. It's not like that's anything new here. Yeah, I don't know. I think that more often the case is that if you're playing a video game and you raise the difficulty because like you like a challenge, you're going to feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're just gonna like the game less. I feel like you're just going to have a worse time as a result. But yeah, I think that indie games in general are an exception because like it's only really like I feel like there was a large degree of like a feeling of like that difficulty sliders were mandatory just because they were the precedent. I feel like that's why games like Skyrim and Fallout, Skyrim and Fallout, the Elder Scrolls series as a whole, although I haven't really played any of the other Elder Scrolls, so for all I know, like, difficulty options in the other Elder Scrolls are more well done, but I kind of doubt it. Point is, I feel like companies, because for, in this era where I'm talking about, it was mostly just AAA games that existed. Like, indie games weren't nearly as prominent as they are now, at least. I feel like companies just... Did anyone else see the game flash white, or was that just me? What the fuck? Where am I getting shot from? Am I getting bombed? What the fuck is happening? I'm threatened. I feel threatened for my own existence in a way that I've never felt before. Oh, god damn it, dude. I'm so bad at this game. Maybe one day I'll actually beat this level. Not on this attempt, though. Honestly, just fucking scrap it. Fucking put it to my head and pull the trigger, bitch. Hello? Yeah, there you go. Come on, doggy. Good boy. Interact with you in the only way I know how. Oh, that's what I was distracted by. I was gonna say, I think the reason you have a brief moment of, non-deathness when you die in this game is because I think if you killed the final target before you died, it would just count as a success. With everything else the game has, like, showed me thus far, I can't imagine why that wouldn't be a success. But anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like my takes on this are not, like, nuanced in any regard. Like, well, I don't know. Maybe they are nuanced depending on what your fucking takes on difficulty in video games is. But I feel like I'm just spreading, like, what is probably just, like, the most common opinion. Like, I'm just fucking virtue signaling. I'm just saying what everyone else agrees with and being like, give me fucking good boy points. Give me +2s. But, yeah, I don't know. Fucking difficulty in video games suck. Most of the time. Like, unless the difficulty is, like, expressly laid out and that it's going to be an interesting, different experience. Like, Slay the Spire is, in my opinion, one of the best examples of, like, a good difficulty slider. Like, it is a gradient. Not every single level of Ascension is, like, one tick up necessarily. Like, some of the Ascension modifiers that are added are much more meaningful than others. But it is, like, a gradual increase in difficulty, for sure. And that is, like, a significantly better way of doing difficulty than any game with just a generic slider that scales, like, health and damage values on enemies. Which, again, is, like, another reason, one of many, as to why I am the Slay the Spire respector. Whoa! Where do these motherfuckers come from, dude? Like, where do you come from? Where do you go? Where am I getting shot from? What the fuck? Where do they come from? I think these fuckers jumped off the ceiling. Like, how am I supposed to be prepared for that? How am I doing, like, actively worse at this level than I was when I started? I think it probably has something to do with the fact that I'm going for the fishing rod now. But this fishing rod means more than anything else has ever meant to me. You know what I should be doing? Because I'm pretty sure I can get to the island after the objective is completed. I'm just going to kill the target and then get the fishing rod to leave with. That's like a significantly smarter, more reasonable idea. Oh, fucking, god damn it. Excuse me. Let me fucking close the Windows pop-up thing. I accidentally pressed some weird combination of the Windows button trying to spam jump there. Oh, whoopsies. Do you see me? He's putting on some sus movement. I have a feeling that guy has seen me. Ooh, I feel like this guy knows where I'm at, too. The Cruelty Squad AI Respector has logged on. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. That's basically my take, and you can translate, like, everything I said about, woo! See, I didn't even fucking see this motherfucker up there. I just, like, got a glimpse of his head there. You can translate everything I just said about Slay the Spires, like, dynamic increase in difficulty regarding Ascension mode to, Dark Souls or Elden Ring when it comes out. While it might not have as much of, like, a transparent difficulty slider in the way that Ascension works in Slay the Spire. I mean, for one, I think that the reason I praise Slay the Spire's difficulty so much is because it avoids, like, the biggest #1 pitfall that almost every difficulty slider runs into, in that the easiest way to play the game is the default way. And it's not called, like, easy mode or anything. Like, there's no shame for you if it is difficult for you to beat, you know, Ascension 0 Slay the Spire. Or even, like, Daily Challenge, I guess, is technically easier than default sometimes. But, like, that's, I don't know. I think that actually carries, like, a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to, and maybe it sounds like stupid, because it is, like, a little bit stupid, but it's just like a psychological thing. Like, if you're playing a game, nobody wants to be judged for playing it on fucking easy baby mode, right? Like, that's something that doesn't feel good, even if you yourself would have a more enjoyable time playing, you know, Skyrim on easy mode. It feels bad dropping it a notch lower than the defaults, and beyond that, even if it wasn't called easy mode, or sorry, how did I phrase this sentence? Beyond that, you know what, I think I lost it. I think I lost how I wanted to phrase that sentence. What I wanted to say is that not only are you lowering it down, but you're additionally, like, getting called basically, like, easy baby mode. Like, it's just called easy. No one wants to be playing on easy. So I think that, I mean, I'm not saying that you should feel, like, guilty or bad if you do play games on easy. It's not what I'm trying to get at, but I just, like, the psychology for most people, I would say. And I know I'm being problematic by just saying most people in general and reducing people to statistics, but wow. Back off. You're kind of obsessed with me right now. Like, you're honestly embarrassing us. Okay, I don't know how to fucking go around this loop-de-loop staircase without killing myself every fucking time. It's genuinely, like, the scariest part of the video game. Like, can I just... No, I can't air strafe that. Like, okay, die, for one. Step 1, die. Step 2, Jesus Christ. Get out of there, buddy. Man who says Jesus Christ despite being a proclaimed agnostic. Let's fucking cancel this guy. Sorry. It's fucked up that, like, the majority of English swears are tied to Christianity. What's all that about? Anyways. Yeah. I think that I've been as, like, exhaustive of this subject as I possibly could be. I'm getting shot at from down there. Motherfuckers in the trenches. Second time I've referenced trenches. Maybe I am becoming problematic. I'm just getting prepped up for World War III. Remember when that was something that, like, people couldn't stop themselves from talking about? Like, there was such an open fear about, like, a genuine World War III. Not that I think we're necessarily far away, but I don't think we're as close as people were going on about when people were going on about it. Am I doing good here? My ammo's a little frightening. I haven't come across too many people with a gun that I can pick up. So let's... What am I doing? Just fucking get to the objective. The objective is literally right up the staircase. I just want to clear the other side because I'm afraid I'm going to have someone coming up on me when I go up here. This should be... Because last time it was empty, except for the client. The clientele? I don't... What's the difference between client and clientele? Is clientele, like, plural? Or is clientele meant to be, like, more formal? Fuck you, bastard. You're not tricking me a second time. He was also not much of a super soldier. I just kind of, like, clicked head, and that was the end of story. Alright, so how do I bust out of this joint safely? A rat-a-tat-tat. And like that, I seem to be on my way towards an exit route. Jesus Christ. Dudes be fucking exploding. Exploding. I need to find a way that I can get to the water, though, because I care about this fishing rod more than anything else in my life. Sorry, Cassidy. This fishing rod is important to me. If only I could express in words how much this fishing rod meant to me. But yeah, sorry. Basically, fucking to cap off the argument while I finish the level, Insano style, is... it's like an inside joke that probably nobody will get, but whatever. I'm gonna start mixing that into my lexicon, is the end of that joke. Yeah, fucking to cap off difficulty in video games, do I sound insane to people when I talk on stream? Like, I feel like it takes me so goddamn long to get to the point whenever I'm, saying a sentence. And it doesn't help when I fucking extend it to a separate tangent like I am right now. Anyways, let's get the fishing rod. Let's do a little bit more fishing while I cap off my debate. and call it a day for today. It was a fun stream. I'm glad I was forced into streaming today. I genuinely mean it when I say that I want to stream more. Oh fuck, I forgot that was a ridge. I genuinely, I'm not lying when I say I want to stream more. I do want to stream more. It's just after I hit the stop streaming button, I think to myself, I never want to fucking do this shit again, and, I don't know, just get, overly anxious in the times that I'm not streaming. When I'm actually streaming, I have a pretty good time most of the time. It's just the moments in between that it feels kind of cringe. And there is, some truth to, the question, why do I stream? Because I genuinely don't... Oh, fuck, a blooper. I don't know why I stream anymore. I feel like I just stream out of habit at this point. Well, maybe habit's not the right word. Maybe obligation, even though I shouldn't be obligated. I feel like I stream just because it's, a set-up precedent is, a thing that I do. And I feel like it would feel worse if I just cut it out of my life. Even though, I don't know, I would probably be, on average, on any given day, happier if I just, announced that I was taking a hiatus and I'd probably be more productive in other parts of my life, finally finishing my game engine to the point where I can start working on the game code. I've worked a little bit on game code, but it is mostly just, fucking back-end object stuff. And getting things laid out how I want the animation stuff to be organized and how I want the stats on units. Well, ooh, spoilers. I'm gonna make a game that's got units in it. How I want that stuff organized in, XML. But anyways, this is boring. Difficulty. Let me fucking finally cap off the difficulty thing. So fucking close every goddamn time. Yeah, everything I've said about difficulty, you can kind of, translate and understand how it relates to my thoughts on Dark Souls and Elden Ring. In that, the game has many items in it, and maybe that's not a good way of doing difficulty. Personally, I think it's an interesting way of doing difficulty. Definitely better than, something like Skyrim, for example. And in my opinion, I think that having a system like that is better than something like, Psychonauts 2 and Celeste. Like, I don't discredit, the developers' goals and what they're trying to do with, like, story modes and that kind of thing. But, like, to me, I feel, and this is where it maybe does get a little controversial, personally, I do feel like something like a story mode in a game is a waste of development time. And that will probably make some people upset. But in my experience, and this is me as someone who's not disabled, so I am as potential ableist speech coming out right now. As someone who's not disabled, and I do it all the time, if I want to see the story to a game, I just watch a streamer, or like, if you don't want a streamer to be tied to it, because trust me, I also understand, like, not wanting fucking Video Game Boy XX69 to be the playthrough of choice, if that's all you have on option for a given game. Long plays exist as well. For those who don't know about long plays, it's just like an uncommentated. In most cases, long plays are also, it's not just meant to be uncommentated, but it's meant to be more of a breadth of what this game offers. Like, if it's a good long play, then they'll show off, like, optional stuff and little secrets if they know about anything. That's beside the point, as most things I say are. Yeah, what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know. For me, I don't understand why, especially if it's like a really in-depth accessibility option. I don't know how much time went into developing, like, Celeste's, accessibility options, for example. But let's say that it took, like, and this is probably blowing it out of proportions, but let's say it took, like, a couple of weeks of dev time to get, like, Celeste's accessibility options. I mean, like, the more I'm talking about it, like, look, I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time. If you, the developer, sees it as something that you want to do, then, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't. I would never say that. But from my personal standpoint, and just, it's with my own biases and my own life experiences with the fact that I'm not disabled, like, I just don't see the point in that kind of accessibility option when, like, yeah, you could just, like, watch the game played. Because, if you are, at that point, kind of stripping, like, the majority of the gameplay away in a lot of cases with these accessibility options, outside of, like, the ability to still support the developer in a way and still get the story out of it your own way, in a lot of games where I see that option available, like, you would get the same experience just watching someone play it. To me, I don't know, maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe this is my first out of touch opinion. That would be surprising, but maybe it's a first for me. Anyways, that aside, what I want to say is that I think games like Dark Souls, because there are plenty of Dark Souls likes at this point, and Dark Soul likes, I don't feel like it makes sense to argue that they need a difficulty slider, when in my eyes, they already have, like, a very dynamic and interesting difficulty slider, in the fact that, like, in Dark Souls 1, for example, like, you put on a full fucking suit of Havels, or, like, the, what's the fucking stone giant armor, I think it's called? Like, you're practically invincible. Like, you can literally just stand in the middle of the Four Kings fight and spam R1 and in Estus when you need it. Like, there is so many varying levels of difficulty you can impose on yourself in Dark Souls. Like, it's a little cheesy, and I typically don't like the term cheese, because, like, anybody can play the game the way they want to, and I still agree with that, but at the same time, like, when it comes to doing things that, like, to me, like, I get mad when people talk about, like, for what I just said, like, there would be, you know, a group of people that hear me talk about wearing Havels or Stone Giant armor in Four Kings and say, that's you cheesing the fight. Like, you're not really doing the fight, you're just cheesing it. That's fucking dumb as hell, to me. Because to me, I only think of something as cheesing if it's, like, actively against what the developers intended. In, like, a kind of buggy, glitchy, buggy sort of way. Like, I probably did the majority of this level in a cheesy way. But also, I don't know, that goes against what I just said, too. I think the developer, like, fully intended for the game to be able to be played the way I played this. So, I tried to make a joke, but it ended up destroying my argument in the process. The only things I would call cheesing are, like, in Dark Souls, there's, like, a few bosses that, with the perfect angle, you can, like, throw fire bombs over the boss wall and just kill them before the fight even starts. Like, that's what I would consider cheesing. But also, like, genuinely, like, get owned, right? Like, get fucking owned, boss. Like, I feel like if you can abuse a game and you have more fun doing it, and it's, like, a more streamlined experience for you to play the game that way, then, like, no shame for cheesing or for, at any moment, doing the best optimal strategy. Like, you know, I'm not going to be one of those Dark Souls gamers that's like, you have to play this game exactly this way or you're a fucking peasant or whatever. It's so fucking dumb. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of gatekeeping in video games, especially when they get popular. So I can't say I'm really surprised, but it sucks. Anyways, I never tested if the fishing rod does something on units, on men, on gamers. No. Oh, yes it does! Yes, it absolutely fucking does! Okay. I guess, huh. What if we learned today? I guess that's where he lives his life now. Well, that was fun. I'm done streaming. I'm gonna fucking close the level out. Close the stream out. Fucking, I don't know, jack off or something. That's it for now. Who knows when I'll be back? I'm gonna stop saying, I'm gonna be back at, like, this time, or I'm gonna be back sooner than I was last time. Because it just, like, leads for me potentially disappointing somebody. I don't know if I'm actually disappointing anybody by, like, waiting a week until I stream every time, but I don't want to put the potential out there. So, cool. Alright, and it's just getting straight into the next level. Awesome. Very, very cool. Had a good time today. Thanks to anybody for hanging out, for anybody who enjoyed it, and fucking, I don't know. I'll see ya whenever I see ya. Bye.